Hey friends! So today we are going to make, I always call it the lettuce wraps. I think it's like an Asian type of lettuce wrap. It's healthy-ish. It's one of my favorite go-tos. So we'll go ahead and get started. I've already turned the burner onto medium heat. I have a pot. And the ingredients, I'm going to be reading them because I've made this a couple of times, but I just always want to make sure I do it right. I don't have it memorized yet. So, you pour a tablespoon of olive oil. Put it in the pan. Sorry, I couldn't take y'all with me that time. And then, once it heats up, we'll be adding in the ground turkey. I like to get the Jennie O. So this is 1 pound. Go ahead and open it and throw it in there so we can start chopping up some veggies and stuff. I don't even know if it's really veggies. Water chestnuts, whatever category that falls in. And some green onions. So I'm going to put it in here. If y'all can see that, and just give it a little choppy. Okay. And then it says, so here's the ingredients, okay? I kind of set them all up so y'all could see. Oh no, we can't turn it around. Okay. So we've got soy sauce. So I've already used the olive oil. So we've got soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, hoisin sauce, garlic, water chestnuts, and green onions. So the water chestnuts is something I'd never heard of, and it's something I probably would have never eaten if I didn't know it was in there, but now I actually enjoy them. So you find this in the Chinese food area. So normally where you'll find the hoisin sauce and the soy sauce. I like to get the diced ones already just because I'm kind of, less chopping. So this is my favorite. So first we're going to do some minced garlic. And sorry if you see my messy kitchen. Okay, so I'll figure this out again. Okay, so it says 2 cloves of garlic. Oh, we got some raw meat on now. Okay. So, we're going to push on it like that. Be very careful, don't cut your fingers. I'm going to peel off the shell or the skin, or I don't even know what it's called, y'all. I'm not a big professional when it comes to something in the kitchen. But hey, I think some of the best cooks happen by accident, maybe. That's what I like to tell myself. I made lasagna yesterday, and I didn't film it because it was my first time actually making it. But it was good. I used deer meat and just like some tomato. I used deer meat and just like some tomatoes and all sorts of goodness. So I'm going to stop talking for a minute and chop all this up so we can fast forward. Okay, and from personal experience, I like to, I use a lot of minced garlic seasoning on my food, and it's just not the same. I mean, it's a great cheat for like when you're making chicken or something. I still do it like that, but with something like this, you want to use real, well, fresh, not real, but fresh garlic. Okay. And mind y'all, I'm not a professional, I just is a guesstimate. So this is how much garlic I chopped up. And it says not to add anything until the meat is browned. So now, oh, we have an onion. I forgot to pull that part out of my ingredients. So I have some leftover onion. So it calls for a whole onion, but Cody is not a big fan of onion, and I'm really not either, but I learned to tolerate it a bit more. We're gonna come over here and just give it a little more chop while we're waiting. Don't want it to burn. And again, I have it on medium heat. I wish I could turn this around. Medium heat. Okay. So we're going to chop some onions now. Ooh, it's so bright, sorry. Okay. So I'm going to stop talking for a moment so we can choppy some onions. Go ahead and put what I've already chopped on a plate. Okay. So if you're like me and you don't think you can cook, Cody's grandmother, she told me something one time and I'll never forget. She said, if you can read, you can cook. And I've been one to mess up Roman noodles, y'all. Like, I've messed up pot roast, and that's like super hard to do. Like, you just throw everything in and you let it cook all day or whatever. Yeah, I've messed up a lot of things. But if you fall off the horse, just keep getting back on. Because you gotta eat, and it's a going joke with my family because I used to always tell my mom that I was gonna be a movie star and that I didn't need to learn how to cook. Natalie can learn how to cook. I was gonna have somebody cook for me. So, but then later on in my life, my biggest dream was to be a mom. So, mom and wifely duties comes cooking, especially with the way our world is now, and especially after I started learning how many preservatives and artificial junk is in almost everything, like even when we try to be good. So I'm gonna stop talking and choppy again. Why it keeps getting all bright on y'all. I'm so sorry. Take a break and come over here and stir this meat. Stir this meat. My pot's a little flimsy. Okie dokie. I'm gonna add this to my little plate of supplies. I don't know why it's so bright, y'all. Like I'm failing y'all. Okay, we're gonna move. Woo! We're gonna move y'all. We're trying to cook on this lighting instead. Okay, I'm just gonna add it to my little plate that already has the garlic on it. Go ahead and give the meat a little stir real quick. Okay, and I turned it down to about a 4, between like 3 3/4. Just because Rachel's slow at chopping. Okay, so now, dun, 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 we're gonna chop up some green onions. It calls for 2. So I think that's like this. But I like having some greens. I'm going to do 3 of them. Even though some of them are kind of dying on me. It'll be okay. And I already washed them. It's so funny. When I first started working at a restaurant and somebody sent me to get green onions, I had no idea what I was looking for. And then whenever I realized, oh, it's for chives. Okay, so you want to cut off the white area. So probably, I'm not professional. If you don't agree with me, I'm so sorry. This is just what I do. I'm gonna cut off the little ends. Probably a little fall though, because you just really want this stringy part. Okay, and I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna choppy. Make sure y'all can see my choppy. So if you're like me, you didn't really know what green onions were, it's like chives on a baked potato. Same thing. I don't know why there's 2 different names. Okay, I'm gonna add this to the plate. And I'm gonna give the meat another little stir. Kind of dark over here, but just gonna give it a little stir. I'm kind of cooking in the dark, but that big light up there just kept blinding the whole situation. Okay, so see, this is relatively easy. There's not much ingredients left. I do not have ginger, but if you have a little ginger root, it's great to add just a little bit of minced ginger. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and open my water chestnuts and go drain out the liquid. I like to give it a little extra choppiness just so they're not such perfect dice to where it kind of looks like I did something. I have gotten the full-size ones, which are totally fine. It just takes longer to chop them. To be completely honest, if I had diced onions already, I would have just added those. Okay, so I'm going to choppy these water chestnuts. Okie dokie, I'm gonna add these to my little plate of ingredients. Okay, so we got the green onions, onion, garlic, and water chestnuts. And a big old mess all around. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn the light on for this just so y'all can see what I'm doing. The meat is almost done. And you don't have to use ground turkey. You can use whatever meat you like. I've learned that it's better for you. Or you can use ground chicken. Still a little pink. I'm gonna turn it up to about 4.5, 5, somewhere in there. Okay. So let's read these directions. This is the one thing that I always make, and I have to read it like 100 times. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do now that the meat is done, we're going to drain the fat. I personally just use my noodle drainer. I'm gonna put y'all over here because we don't want an accident to happen. Woo. So I use this, and I also put it on top of a pan because I don't know why the lighting is so bad, y'all. Because if you put, they say never to put anything down the drain that you wouldn't want to eat yourself. So I hear that oil can clog it up. So I'm going to dump this into a little noodle thing. I've got a pan down there to catch all the oil. Woo! Oh, I think the baby's waking up. Yo, I'm trying to get this cooking video in for you. But we're almost done. All we gotta do is add everything now. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. So now, I'm gonna add everything. So I'm gonna add this whole plate of stuff. Mix it all in. I still have the temperature on medium, a little less than medium heat. Okay. I'm going to add all the liquids. Okay. First we need hoisin sauce. It says a 1/4 cup of hoisin sauce. This is your hoisin sauce. And Doctor is the one that actually made this one time, and he said that, and taught me and gave me the recipe, said that you never can have too much hoisin sauce. But of course, if you're counting your macros or adding this up at all, it's not the best for you. So I'm just gonna do a little bit extra. Okay. And then, how much? Soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'll just get this one. One. 2. And then 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. Y'all, one time I put too much of this and I pretty much felt like I ruined it. I kept covering it with hoisin sauce, so be very, very careful. Whoop. Comes out real fast, not like the soy sauce. Okay? And I think that is it. A little bit of salt and pepper. So I'm just gonna go salt. Where's my pepper? Oh, there it is. Pepper. Okay. I'm going to give it some stirring. Maybe I'll see if the light works better now. You can see this deliciousness. Hello. Oh, it smells so good. So they say to let this cook about 4 to 5 minutes until the onions and the water chestnuts are more translucent. I think that's how you say that. Okay. Let's let y'all see what this looks like. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to get the lettuce wraps to put it on, and I will be back with the finished picture for you guys. And I'm sorry I do not have an accent. I just tend to do that when I'm nervous. But I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you learned something new today, and God bless. Bye.